this video I will show you how to crochet bags like that. This is one kind with this star stitch pattern, and this is another one with simply single crochet into the back side of the stitch only. Both bags have an oval bottom, and that's the purpose of this tutorial. I will explain how to prepare this bottom with this such particular shape, and then how to develop this kind of bag with its zipper, which is, I think, very, very useful. You see? So let's get started. Okay, my guys, to make this project I just need for the back bottom any kind of material you like. I'm using a nylon cord, but of course you can use cotton yarn, acrylic yarn, whatever you like. It's not a problem. I'm just explaining you the method you have to use for this oval bottom. Slip knot to start, and now chain so many times you like according to the length you want to give to your bottom. I'm going to chain 20. Okay, 20 chains are done. Now from here, additional chain 1, which does not count as a stitch, and in the second chain stitch from the hook 1 and 2, enter and single crochet 2 into the same 1 and 2. 1 and 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and now put 1 stitch marker into the first single crochet like that. Okay, now single crochet 1 in each chain stitch all the way across the row till you get to the end. Stop just 1 chain stitch before the last one. Okay, just 1 chain stitch is left. Now in this chain stitch I will single crochet 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All 4 single crochet into the same chain stitch to form the turning area. Enter the chain stitch and single crochet 1. In this single crochet 1 I'm just putting my second stitch marker so that I know this is the beginning of my turning area. Now enter again the same chain stitch and second single crochet, again in the same third single crochet, again in the same fourth single crochet, and put another stitch marker in this fourth single crochet, in this fourth stitch. You know, this is the beginning and this is the end of my turning area. Now I'm going ahead with just 1 single crochet in each stitch below till I get to the last chain stitch, which I left over, which I leave over, because I will complete my turning area when I am at the last chain stitch. The last chain stitch of this round, enter it and single crochet 2, 1 and 2, and now slip stitch to join into the first single crochet you did where you have the stitch marker. Remove the stitch marker and slip stitch to join. Put one stitch marker into the first single crochet you did in this last chain stitch, into the first, and now another one, 1, 2, 3 and 4 into the number 4, like that. The areas with stitch markers are the turning area, the curves, where I have to make increases at each new round to create the oval bottom. Okay, at each new round I will increase 4 times for each curve, for each one of the 2 curves, left and right. So let's start round 2. Chain 1 to start. Enter the very first stitch again and single crochet 2, 1, and put the stitch markers so you know this is the first stitch of this round, and into the same stitch again single crochet 1, 1 and 2 into the very first stitch below. Into the next stitch again 1 and 2 single crochet. Remove the stitch marker and put it in this second stitch you did, the last one here. Okay, now into the rest of the stitches, in each one just single crochet 1 till you get to the next stitch marker. Just single crochet 1 in each stitch below. Okay, so just one single crochet in each stitch below, going straight. Now the turning area, my curve, where I have to increase 4 times, 4 times for each curve. I already increased 2 times here at the beginning of this curve. Now here I have to increase 4 times. Then I'm going ahead with just one single crochet in each stitch below across this edge, and then the last 2 increases so that I complete the 4 increases for this area as well. Okay, so now going ahead in this stitch below, remove the stitch marker and single crochet 2, 1, and put again in this stitch the stitch marker 1 and 2 into the same, into the last stitch again 1 and 2 single crochet into the same stitch, into the next one again single crochet 2, 1 and 2. Now into the last stitch, remove the stitch marker and again 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Put again the stitch marker into the last stitch of this curve. Okay, this is the turning area. I increased 4 times so that from 1, 2, 3 and 4 single crochet I get 8 single crochet. Now going ahead and single crochet 1 in each stitch below till you get to the next stitch marker again. Okay, I am at the end of this round. I have 1 and 2 stitches left. Remove the stitch marker, enter the stitch and single crochet 2. 1 and 2 into the same. Put the stitch marker into the first one. Okay. Now into the next one again, single crochet 2 into the same, 1 and 2. And now slip stitch to join into the first single crochet of this round like that. Remove the stitch marker. And now you are ready to start the next third round. Round number 3. Chain 1 to start. Enter again the very first stitch and single crochet 1, okay? And put the stitch marker in this first single crochet. Into the next stitch now, single crochet 2, 1 and 2. Into the next one again, 1 and 2. Into the next one just 1 and remove the stitch marker and put it in this last stitch I did. Okay, continue single crochet 1 in each stitch below till you get through the next stitch marker. Okay, the next curve from 8 single crochet now to 12 single crochet, because you know that at each new round I have to increase 4 more stitches, so from 8 to 12. Remove the stitch marker, into this first stitch single crochet 1 and put in it the stitch marker again, into the next one 2 and 3, into the next one 4, into the next one 5 and 6, into the next 7, into the next 8 and 9, into the next one 10, into the last one, remove the stitch marker, 11 and 12, into the stitch number 12, put the stitch marker again. Now continue single crochet 1 in each stitch below. Okay, the last increases section, remove the stitch marker, so 1 single crochet into this first stitch of turning area and put again the stitch marker into the next one, 2 and 3, into the next one, 4, into the next one, 5 and 6, and again slip stitch to join into the first single crochet of this round, this way. Now you understand my method. At each new round you have to increase 4 additional single crochet in each curve, in each turning area. So this round we got 12 single crochet in this curve. Next one we'll get 12 plus 4, so 16 single crochet to the left, to the right. Okay, next one we got from 16 to 20, next one from 20 to 24, next one from 24 to 28, and so on. So many rounds you like and you need to make your bottom so large as you like, as you need. Round number 4, from 12 stitches, this time up to 16 stitches. It means that now I will have 8 stitches here, and at the end of this round another 8 stitches this side. Okay, so chain 1 to start, enter again the very first stitch and single crochet 1, put again the stitch marker into the first single crochet like that, enter again the same stitch and make the second single crochet into the next 3 single crochet number 3, into the next 4 and 5, into the next 6, into the next 7, into the next 8, and put again the stitch marker into this stitch number 8. Now again single crochet 1 in each stitch below till you get to the next stitch marker o aio. Okay, next turning area from 12 up to 16 single crochet. Remove the stitch marker into the first stitch, 1 single crochet, and put again the stitch marker in this new single crochet. So 1, into the next one, 2 and 3, into the next one, 4, into the next one, 5, into the next one, 6 and 7, into the next 8, into the next 9, into the next 10, 11, into the next 12, into the next 13, 14, into the next one 15, into the next one 16. Remove the stitch marker, into the next one 16, and put again the stitch marker in it. And now continue single crochet 1 in each stitch below, going ahead straight to the next stitch marker. Okay, now we can increase from 6 to 8 stitches. 8 plus 8, I got 16 stitches in this area as well. Remove the stitch marker, into the first one, single crochet 1, and put again the stitch marker in it, into the next one 2 and 3, into the next 4, into the next 5, into the next 6, into the next one 7 and 8. 8 plus 8, 16, so I can slip stitch to join into the first single crochet of this round. And again 16, 16. Next round from 16 to 20. 20 right, 20 left, and so on. So many rounds I like, so that my bottom will be large as I need. Okay, my base is ready. You can remove all the stitch markers. And now I will prepare the plastic canvas to make my base stronger. I can turn the base to the wrong side and here cut the yarn and fasten it off this way. Okay, and the yarn excess under the stitches here, you can hide the yarn excess in this way. Okay, we are ready now for the plastic canvas. Okay, my guys, now we have to build the body of the bag. So with a new yarn, make a slip knot and slip stitch to join into the base. Okay, you can slip stitch or crochet one, single crochet one like I did. Insert your hook in every stitch of the oval bottom and do a single crochet in each stitch below of your bottom, and you have to do that all the way around, all across, all the way around. Single crochet one in each stitch below. You can pass your crochet hook under both sides of the stitch or just one, as I'm doing, at your own choice. It's the same. Do that all the way around. At the end of the round, slip stitch to join into the first single crochet like that, and start a new round. So chain one, enter the same very first stitch again and single crochet one, and continue single crochet one in each stitch below. Before going to the new stitch pattern, the starlet stitch, which I will explain you in detail, you can do 3, 4, 5 rounds simple single crochet, and then you can change the stitch pattern. You can do so many rounds you like for your first rounds, and then you can choose a different stitch pattern. Okay, I worked 1, 2, and 3 rounds simple single crochet. Now we have to change a stitch pattern. Okay, first of all, I want to apologize for this bird's background. Maybe it's noisy for you, but this is nature, and I cannot stop the sound of nature, so I apologize for this noising. Okay, now the new stitch pattern. Chain 1, yarn over, enter the very first stitch. I want to, okay, yarn over, enter the very first stitch and half double crochet 1. Okay, from here now, you see this is your half double crochet done. You have 3 loops in this stitch, 1, 2, and 3. Now enter the second of these 3 loops this way, pick up the yarn, pull it through, 2 loops on your hook. Now enter this loop, pick up the yarn, pull it through, now 3 loops on your hook. Enter the very first stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through, now 4 loops on your hook. Now enter the next stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pass through 5. Slowly in this way. 1 and 2 stitches are done. This stitch pattern is multiple of 2. Show you again. Yarn over, go into the next stitch and half double crochet 1. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3 loops. Go into this second loop with your hook this way, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Now go into this first loop of your half double crochet with your hook, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Now go into the stitch, regular stitch here below, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Go into the next stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook. Now pick up the yarn, pull it through all 5 loops slowly like that. Your 2 stitches are done. Show you again without speaking. Okay, we are at the end of the round, sorry. You simply have to slip stitch to join into the first half double crochet of this round like that. And now you are ready to start a new round. So chain 1, yarn over into the very first stitch, half double crochet 1. And now repeat the same you did at previous round. Into the second loop, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Into the first loop, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Into the stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Into the next stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through. And yarn over and pull through all 5 loops like that, and repeat into the next stitch, half double crochet 1, and then 1, 2, 3 and 4. Simply repeat the same stitch all the way around. Okay, now we are at the end of the round and we have to join it. So you have to slip stitch into the first stitch of the round, the first half double crochet. So skip the chain you did at the beginning, go into the half double crochet and slip stitch to join. Now you simply have to repeat the same stitch. So chain 1, enter yarn over, enter the very first stitch and half double crochet 1. Now go into the second loop and pass the yarn through into the next loop, through into the below stitch, through into the next stitch, through, pass through 5 loops together. And now into the next stitch, repeat half double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, pass through 5 and repeat. I will show you now the same stitch very slowly. Okay, so you have to do 2 round stitches like that, and then 1 round single crochet into the back side. I show you how. So 1 and 2 of our stitch pattern. Now round number 3, chain 1, enter again the very first stitch, but insert your hook into the back side only, the back side of the stitch only, and single crochet 1. And you have to do that in every stitch all the way around. Single crochet 1 into the back side of each stitch below. Okay, I repeated the pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then I made 1, 2, and 3 rounds single crochet into the back side. Before going on, because I will work additional rounds so that the bag is a little bit smaller in the top, okay? But before doing that, I have to enforce my bag internally, and I will put the plastic canvas and a liner inside my bag. First of all, I have to turn the bag to the wrong side. Okay, at this stage you don't need to cut the yarn, but I will do it because I want to be free while I'm working with plastic canvas and liner. Okay, that's why I'm cutting the yarn. But if you are able to work internally and to put the line and the canvas always with the yarn attached, it doesn't matter, you don't have to cut it, but I think it will disturb my work. That's why I'm cutting it. Okay, I am ready now. I can continue working on the top of my bag. If you like the shape of the bag in this way, just a little larger on the top, that's enough, and you can stop at this stage. If you want just to give a narrow shape only to the top of your bag, please continue with me. I will just do 2 rounds slip stitches, chain 1, enter the stitch and slip stitch, and continue like that all the way around, so many rounds you like. Slip stitch in every stitch below, inserting your hook into the back side of the stitch only, of each stitch only, in this way. I will make 2 rounds like that. At every round end, slip stitch to join into the first slip stitch like I did. Chain 37. Okay, additional chain 2, and in the third chain from the hook, half double crochet 1. In the next chain stitch, half double crochet 1. In the next again, half double crochet 1. Now from here you have to chain 31. Okay, chain 31 ready. Skip 31 stitches below, and in the third chain stitch before the end, half double crochet 1. Into the next now, half double crochet 1. Into the last chain stitch, half double crochet 1. Okay, you see you have start the first round of your zipper mask. I did 4 rows single crochet. Now I can cut the yarn and fasten it off, and I will do the same on the opposite side, 4 rows single crochet.